8 Minutes of Awesome. I'm Jennifer Lipsky. Joining me right now is Lisa Fitzpatrick. And Lisa knows that the essence and power of women can move mountains. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
I'm so well. Thank you so much for joining me here on 8 Minutes of Awesome.
My pleasure.
Yeah, and I would love for you to tell us about the amazing work that you do.
Yeah, thank you. Look, it is amazing. I have a very busy coaching practice, coaching women, and the women I coach are really, it's a really curious thing that I find that a lot of the time they're coming to me for coaching because they're really afraid of how big their actual mission is in life. And quite often they'll come to ask me about whether I can help them find their soul purpose. But actually, they know exactly what it is that they're here to do. They're just a little frightened of giving themselves permission to step into their power fully because quite incredibly, the women that seem to be drawn to my coaching have such a significant contribution to make that they're quite frightened of the responsibility that comes with that contribution. And I just love that because, I love seeing the leadership qualities in the women that come for coaching, and this incredible sense that our world is changing and that our world is accommodating women who step into their power more and more.
That is brilliant work and so strong and so powerful. I'm sure that there are some women that will be listening to this and they'll say, wow, that is beautiful, but I don't necessarily feel so strong or I don't necessarily feel so empowered. There may be some struggles that they're kind of leaning into or working through. So, what would be some suggestions that you could give to someone to start to feel like they can stand on their own feet and really feel that power?
I'm so glad you asked that because that's also a fundamental principle that I find is really quite a repetitive theme in women's lives is that when they're undergoing a major life challenge, often that challenge itself points them exactly in the direction of what they're actually here to contribute and here to give. So, when we're in our deepest, darkest challenges, we're not even aware that the significance of us actually getting through the dark nights of the soul and through those challenges is actually leading us in the direction of our soul purpose or our life purpose. And great leaders, most of the great leaders of the world have been born from the essence of struggle or challenge itself. So what I always advise women to realize is that there's two sides of the coin. There's the side that is in the struggle, and then there's the side that actually triumphs from that struggle. And in that triumph, we then have this amazing gift to offer the world, and that gift can be, of course, to support another person, another human, to get through a challenge that they may think is insurmountable. And that, I think, is just such a powerful, powerful thing to realize when you are in struggle.
Yeah, that is very powerful. And, the connection that that creates is profound. And it also speaks to how we all have our strengths as well as vulnerability. And tapping into that and knowing that in that vulnerability is actually our strength and in helping someone else who's going through struggles, much like ourselves, there is so much power and so much love and so much goodness in that. That's beautiful. And I'd like to know on your own journey, who has inspired you?
Yeah, look, I've had so many inspirational teachers and mentors. I'm just thinking of someone in particular right now who it has just overcome a lot of fear and doubt to actually start her own yoga studio in our local community. And she was someone who basically could never have imagined herself being such a key community influence. And she's created this incredible space of healing and yoga support, yoga teaching for the local community. And yeah, she's such an inspiring client because she came to coaching without even knowing what business she was going to enter into. And when we started working together and she uncovered what her mission was, this sense of her awakening into the fullness of her power has been extraordinary for me to witness. And I just couldn't be more privileged to be her guide and be her coach along this journey of triumph for her, where every challenge she's faced has become really a major stepping stone towards this realization of her potential as a spiritual leader.
That's a beautiful story and beautiful vignette. And thank you for sharing that and your relationship with her. And I'm also wondering, in your own life, certainly there are times of joy and blossoming that you experience as well. And so, would you share with us, something that brings you great joy in your day?
Oh, thanks. Yeah, look, I have to say the number one are my two sons. They bring me incredible and profound joy, and I don't think I would be so driven in my own mission to bring peace and harmony and support women who are, here to bring a legacy that will leave our planet a better place if it wasn't for knowing that this next generation need us to wake up and be, responsible for handing on a legacy that's actually really positive and healthy and balanced. And of course, our world's in a bit of a state right now. So the more women who are awakening to this really deep yearning that they have to leave a legacy, the better. So I am on such a mission, Jennifer, to support as many women as I can to do that in the name of my children and, of course, all the other children of the world.
Beautiful work. Oh, Lisa Fitzpatrick, this has been such a joy. And I would like to know if there was a message right now that you could share from your heart for everyone to hear. What would it be?
Yeah, look, it would be to trust your inner knowing, to trust that that deeper impulse in you that really desires to contribute is absolutely worthy of having the significance that it desires and the impact that it desires. So trust that that impulse in you is real and that it's very much an impulse that comes from, I believe, from the divine, and that it is something you can listen to. And also, perhaps if you need support, reach out to a coach who resonates with you. Reach out to someone who you see as being inspiring and ask them if they can actually guide you. Because as women, we need each other. We collaborate. We were the gatherers in the tribe that worked alongside one another. So we don't actually do these things alone. We do them with the support of others. So
Mm.
thank you.
We do them together, and together we can move those mountains. Oh, so good.
Definitely.
And for anyone who would like to reach out and connect with Lisa personally, you can do so through her website, lisafitzpatrick.com.au. Lisa, thank you so much.